Hey guys, it's Scott with Scottie B Cards, and in this video we have news around Topps. Topps recently met with a couple of my friends named Chris and Jeff on Blabbin Bout Slabbin. By Topps, I need Mike Mahan, who I believe is their CEO, I think the full CEO of Fanatics. And he released a bunch of information that's great. So I have some news that he said and also some other things I wanted to bring up and share with you that I think are really great things that Topps is doing. This video is very positive. I have nothing negative to say about them right now, but the very first piece of news is game worn cards officially have new copy. We saw this in 2024 holiday on some of the game use cards there, but we are now seeing it in 2024 Transcendent and the high-end stuff like Diamond Icons, but also seeing it on 2025 Topps Series 1. Huge, amazing change. Here's what it says now. The memorabilia contained in this card is a game use piece of equipment or uniform from an official MLB game from the featured athlete, but may not be from the event depicted in the image on the card. Great job. Topps, good job. We saw this again last year on one set. They've officially changed it on all game-worn cards. So we can even see it over here on this dual relic of Tariq Skubal and Riley Green. We see that exact same statement here. For the Jackson Merrill, it's kind of tucked in that little corner. So this is a big piece of news. It's awesome. That does not mean everything before this year was not game used. That's not what that means. They are simply listening to our feedback that we hate the memorabilia contained on this card is not from any specific game, event, or season. It is game used if it still says that, but they realize we hate that, and so they've introduced this new copy that will now be on every card. It's longer to cover their bases, which is great. This goes all the way back to 2006 at least. Here is a Tony Gwynn autograph patch card from Triple Threads. You can see that right here. The relics contained on this card are not from any specific game, event, or season. Those are still game used. It's just now Topps has updated it, and I think it's a really great change. It'll be less confusing for those that don't know what this means, but that does not mean that the old ones should be worth any less. Next step, what's next? Dynasty? We're gonna see that with Dynasty where they're saying where every single card came from. They already have the MLB authentication stickers, but there is actually a set in Dynasty called On This Day where the jersey is like from this particular game, which is authenticated, but then they actually have the breakdown on the front and the back. So I'd love to see that in the higher end sets as well. That is like next tier if they can do it. The bigger news, I would say, and I'm wearing all black, that was not intentional, but Topps black parallels are back. A lot of people were very disappointed about this, and they're back. This is big news. We are going to be having these back in. Mike was mentioning how he didn't, well, not that he didn't realize it'd be that big of a deal, but he listened to our feedback, how big of a deal we thought it was, and now he's going to be implementing these back into Series 2, an update, and then moving indefinitely forever. He said forever. To the end of times, the exact verbiage that he said. They will be in every single flagship set, which is fantastic. I asked him in the chat, will black foil out of 10 and black out of whatever year coexist? And he said yes, because the black foil originally was replacing these black parallels as they're trying to standardize all of the refractors and parallels across every single set, which is great, but they're keeping the black parallel and they're listening to us, and I'm very excited about it. The one thing I will note is Topps Series 1. This is also big news. The parallels in Topps Series 1, the black parallels, like the James Wood, which is going to be a very big card, or the Aaron Judge black, or the Ohtani black, those are going to be in Series 2. So we're going to have the Series 1 and the Series 2 black parallels in Series 2. That's going to make that set incredibly important because we have two rookie class black parallels in the hobby boxes and the jumbo boxes. So that makes those hobby exclusive boxes even more sought after for sealed wax collectors or opening, because your odds of getting a black parallel is essentially doubled because you're getting the Series 1 blacks in Series 2. Great job, Topps. Kudos to you. The way to listen. We all appreciate it. The last bit of news is about Heritage. On that same interview on Blabbin Bout Slabbin, if you want to check out the interview, I'll link it in the description as well. They did talk about Heritage. So Heritage Chrome is going to be seeing a facelift as well for 2024 Heritage High Number and 2025 Heritage, the regular. There's not Series 1, it's just regular Heritage. But typically what we've had for refractors that are consistent is the gold out of 5 and the black out of the year that it was based off of. And we've seen some random parallels, like a red out of like 372. These blues were out of like 68. We had purple retail exclusives, these refractors like out of 570 something. There's the chrome out of 999. They are standardizing these. We asked, I don't know if Mike understood the question. You can watch it and see what your opinion is. I think there's a chance the gold goes to 50 and the red goes to 5, but if they were smart, they would keep the gold out of 5 and then just do the red out of 5 or something. But because the gold out of 5 has been a Heritage staple for a long, long time. Either way, we're going to be seeing all of these become the same as Topps Chrome parallels. It's not going to be a huge rainbow, but they're going to make the blues out of 150. They're going to make the purples out of 250. They're going to make the reds out of 5 probably. And then even the greens and the oranges are going to be making a debut in Heritage moving forward out of 25 and 99 respectively. So a lot of changes are happening, a lot of good things. And I just want to say, Topps, great job. Mike, if you're listening, great job for listening to us. Thank you for taking our feedback and applying it. New copy on the Game Used Relics is great. The Black Parallel coming back is great. So other than that, let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are, and I will see you in the next video.